Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroo cast, me Rangaroo, and today we are doing a 4v4 on Korea Rocks. So, on the Blufor side, we have LVA Delta, LVA Chouchen, GALAXIE SANGLIER, and Paul Bismuth. While on the Redfor side, we have arse, Mesrine, Sotek, and TK and Jess. So, just Korea Rocks real fast, it's pretty evenly divided into 3 sectors. The right side here being very mountainous, and a lot of CQC engagements around hills, up and down. So there's a lot of town over here. The middle is has a river disconnecting both sides, and you have a few forests to hide in, but mainly it is just a lot of open ground with a few towns scattered in. And the left side on this very small islet of Bravo, which is completely barren whatsoever. It's very, very hard to really put anything in Bravo, as they will all get seen quite easily, 2 each side having pretty good recon points to yet. So yeah, pretty difficult map to really be defensive because there is a lot of open ground. Now maybe wondering at the bottom, there have been a new update for the replay system. So first off, we've got this nice little timer here with a little slider to go back and forth between the replay, which is a pretty... Well, it's been a year or 2 years since EE actually, and this little thing right here make it great to just browsing through replays really fast to get to the part that you want, and also we can go backwards now by 30-second intervals, which is also quite nice. Yo, for live recording though, it does sort of suck because now I know when the game will end. It doesn't affect you guys too much because you can already see the video length in YouTube. But yeah, enough rambling. Let's get things going, Sarah. Everyone getting their units. Marking down their positions. And away we go. Pause, yes. Don't want to hit this button by accident because I had to reverse it. I did that once before, and it, well, kind of lags out the game a bit. But yeah, we have our units moving out. With some MI8, some Z9s going to be flying down the bottom part. Up top, right, what do we have up top? Yeah, just mainly ground assault from both sides. And, ooh, helicopter attack into Delta. Some MI2s. And some cheap Polish stuff for reinforcements. Dornier's landing. Then we have Falchenjägers in the town or in the factory. So that's E5's landing. And here's some mortar reinforcement of Leopard 1A runs. These guys out in the open. It's not going to be too good. Now down at the bottom here, we do have his Redfor, so it has managed to gain into the town opposite of Bravo. It's going to be a very nice point if they can defend it, as they can easily hold Bravo without having to worry about the open ground as I mentioned earlier. And all very good napalm, going to be blocking NATO for a wee bit. They bring up the clerks. Oh, very big French force. Very nasty French force. 4 Crow Towers all in one giant bleeding stack. This attack up here did not go too well for Redfor. MI24 is still alive, and Blufor aren't going to capture yet. We have Redfor movement on the bottom of Juliet, and we have Blufor movement on the top of Juliet. So both kind of go in their separate ways. And you have these K1s and Kurasuris, the South Korean and Japanese Abram copycats. And they're going to be moving up into Juliet. And there's a T90S and a T72M and a ZT85. Pretty even engagement, I have to say, if they were to engage these two versus these three. Especially due to the close range encounter. Oh, seems like they could not hold this town, Redfor, Mr. Sotek, and now he's just driving right past the Icarus. Oh, they are going to engage the Crotal show. And they're going to get the J5s. There goes run. And There goes the second. See if he just been popped in. I think it has been seen though. Has it been seen? Yes, it has. Was that a plane that killed it? Oh, it almost killed it. Almost killed the CV, but very, very close landing. Yeah, C7 BKL dropping some Nate, blocking off the bridges, so the clerks cannot go any further. And that's a lot of clerks. Seems like 2 people are actually moving around the Bravo flank. Legions going through the forest, sneaky peeky like. Fiat. Cool little recon vehicle for good old auto cannon and a nice grenade launcher, so a very anti-infantry based recon vehicle. And this is probably the first time I've actually seen it being used. I hardly see this little bugger being used, but it's quite cool for what it does. Foutshakers getting into the town, 40 of them. Bloody hell, it is an awful lot of Foutshakers. TB2 Fuchs is going to be crossing the bridge. And Raphael's intercepts in the SU-27s. There goes one. Oh, Raphael goes down, but he is going in for revenge. Will he be able to get the SU-27? Oh, he will not. Very close though, very close. We have a Redfor so over the bridge. With BTRs crossing with MI24 VP support. And give me a second, I really do apologise, but we need to get some music up in here. Yeah, that's more like it. I just forgot I turned off the music. But we have BTRs going across the bridge, and the Foutshakers are going to be able to stop him. Oh, getting both of those and perfectly placed shots. And here comes more BTRs, and pop goes the Weasel. My force flying over the river, taking advantage of this little blind spot. WZ55 runs as he going around completely on the edge of the map. And it was a pretty straight shot into Echo. Probably get a few, maybe an artillery piece or two. And these MI40s are just flying right over. They do not care about Blufor whatsoever. And they are going to be landing in the open. The infantry may not be the best bet for attacking Bravo, especially the amount of Leclerc share. Because that is like 1, 2, 3, 4 Leclercs. From North Keys landing, Tiger Habit is there to stop him. Up top here, some Duke Riders versus the Chouchen Bondais. And then I'm going to be falling back. Let's speed this up a wee bit. Both sides being a little bit passive, just gaining the ground they want. But Blufor are in the advantage. They do have Bravo, so they are gaining +2 every 4 seconds. So Redfor are going to be the ones who need to be in the offensive if they want to win the match. And they are moving up into Echo. Got their recon units on standby. WZ55 run. Getting the RT piece. Also do like to know, like so-called update, it shows you what type of corridor it is now. So this is a land corridor and this is an air corridor. So kind of making it a little bit more distinct to newer players, which is always quite nice. SU-27M4 going to be dropping some bombs on this advancing Blufor force. Yeah, that is actually going to get some dead units, or already dead units. T-72BU and BTR ATAs in good position. Then little Foutshakers. Fiat spotting the WZ, but WZ does get it, and there's a Kurz coming in as well. One of my favourite recon units using European escalation, that little bugger. Or Lee ran at a very nice position. They won't really go well against the young boys in that AMX. Well, Spets has a nice position to get now. Fouchegers which are crossing over the bridge. And a pretty passive game, except for this one little recon. So, oh, they actually spotted the second little recon car in now, getting some M48s cleared out. And also at slowdown here from now and again, I am seeing it as well. It's probably due to the replay thing, how it saves a node where you can reverse back every 30 seconds or so. So it's probably just saving. Can't really help it, I do apologise. Yeah, see, did it again. Kutai's going over. And there's a Never, oh yeah, the KVs. And still pretty passive gameplay. Bit of artillery on the tanks. And already have a little Redfor Sotek D72B going across the bridge, but its side armor is being exposed to the ATGM. And pop goes the Riesel. There goes the T72BU and the ATM, or a bunch of Z5s being brought out. Yeah, awful bunch of Z5s. So we're doing a lot of helicopter sorties, only that's the thing is, so they should be able to stop any helicopter nonsense. Oh, we have a bunch of bombs coming in, you know. The napalm won't be dropped, but the 1,000 kilograms will, and they do get the Fliegerfaust, the Stinger. I love saying German words, it's so fun to say. Fliegerfaust, Deckensgruppe. Lee ran. Has he actually getting any good spotting? Let's see. Oh, we're in the wrong side. And I accidentally fast forwarded it. Never mind. Yeah, that's very nice spotting all the stuff around here. So pretty good eyes on, right? Oh, never mind. That was just a bug. But you can spot the leopard run, and there you go. Still trying to get a little bit of cranted to this new replay system. Yeah, 38M going to be dropping on some bombs on the K run. Oh, never mind, he's going to get killed. He's already dead by an ATGM. And Redfor, they have a very nice tank force here. ZT-85s and a T-90S to wrap it all up. And I don't think you're meant to reverse into battle. Turning around, good idea, T-90. Never really want to show your arse in front of enemy tanks. Considered a bit rude and flattering. K runs here. And they are going to be moving up. Hence the ZTs. The ZTs are pretty lightly armoured tanks. But they do pack quite a nice gun. And you have the Z5s here, and there's just going to be landing them. Right, yeah, got some Legions, not 90s version, these are a non-90s version. And they have a submachine gun, rocket launcher, and a machine gun. So no fancy napalm launchers for them. Well, Spets has VMS in a very nice location at 38, dropping in some nape. And Z5's doing some suicide scouting. Best type of scouting. And those Q-ties, yeah, not in the bestest of positions. And yeah, with a bunch of infantry over here, and he's going to be moving up on the Foxtrot, which is very, like, lightly defended. Just one Eyehawk here, and the lone CV. So yeah, Redfor are going to be moving up, and this is just so that they need. They need to gain ground, because they have to catch up to Blufor, which is in the lead by over double the points. Not a night being dropped on the on these areas. Just trying to route anything out, but they do get the CV in the air, it's just quite nice. Causing him to reverse out of there. SU-22M4, what are you going to be bombing? Okay, those porters are starting to get a little bit annoying now. Oh, that plane landed right next to the AAPs that shot it down. A little bit coincidental. Down at the bottom we have Fouchagers moving up through the forest. And now moving up into the town, Redfor, Commandoses and Legion Galore, just a bunch of spec op infantry moving up. And they are going to get this nice town, and yeah, Blufor bringing out an appropriate response by just getting a crap ton of tanks. Sometimes that's what you really need to win, just a crap ton of tanks. Working for Redfor. OTPC Fuchs going to be landing in the bottom of Foxtrot. And we have MI8 up top, and they are going to be rocketeering a bunch of the APCs. Oh, rocket artillery from Blufor. What do they have? They have two M270 LRMs. That's the normal M270, actually shoots rockets and not clusters. And we have two Kaisers, Caesars, however you want to pronounce Mr. Julius's name. It's 22 M4 and some J5s coming up. And they're going to be dropping in some more bombs. A lot of bombs. And SU-25T as well for good measure. Trying to kill any tanks. Oh, you're stunned. Oh no. SU-25. Yeah, evac. And now Redfor may be in their best interest to get a CV under Foxtrot and try to catch up to Blufor. And that's a lot of goddamn save points. And Fortune Shakers going through the forest and over the mountains. A little bit of a Blufor counter-offensive into the Redfor heart. That would run a run And now AMXs, K runs, all moving up on this pretty giant Redfor force. Monster's DT-85's being the main tank, and there's some ZC-9s of ATGMs. Now, Pouch Jaegers falling upon the Great Korea's reserve infantries. A very bloody battle ensuring. That guy's actually firing drone. That's pretty neat. Didn't think I had that animation in the original airline battle. We have a seaplane here. The Chinese seaplane. And so we get one more off. Yeah. And evac. And we have AMXs, we have more VTSIs and a K run. All moving up in a very nice very nice horizontal line. But they got stunned and now the ZT-85s are just picking them off. These tanks or these forces that he's moving up with are very lightly armoured. And these ZTs have very high penetration guns. So we can all guess how this will go. Or a bunch of rocket arty. And damn, that's some pretty powerful rocket arty. Okay, quite a few infantry in it, and just saving off a lot of HP. We have a Leopard 2 CV, which is going to be brought up in there to capture Foxtrot. And Blufor actually starting to make a little bit of progress into Foxtrot. Managed to get the CV on it to neutralise a point, and Redfor having to fall back into his valley. And they don't have too many tanks left, a T-90S and a ZT-85. You have a Leopard 2A5 being brought up. A bunch more infantry, the clerks now from LV8 Delta. I think actually moved the other clerks from here all the way up top, repositioning them, and that takes quite a long time to reposition a unit, considering you have to drive all the way from 3 down that road, through here, and finally into Echo. J7's dropping in bombs. And a J5 as well. Yeah, T-90S has been spotted, and I think it won't really match up well against those clerks. Over my 24 VP, more ZTs, some 80, oh, that's a nice little tank destroyer tank. AMX, very ballsy, but does end up dying right in the middle of the road. More rocket artillery just completely decimating that Redfor little infantry force here, and these are the only guys left. This counter-offensive for NATO or Blufor has gone quite well for them so far, but can they keep it up? They're now gaining points. Oh, 2 Su-25Ts being brought up. Yeah, oh, they're getting stunned, Joe, they're getting hit by lots of AA. And they're going to evac out of here. 124 VP. And we have a bit of a tank force move up now from Redfor, PTZs, T90s, T72s, just a bunch of stuff. But yeah, again, RT to hell is a pretty short or very narrow choke point, so it's very easy to just fill it with a bunch of HE cells. Especially against these more lightly armoured CTs and PTC 59s, which won't really survive an artillery shell close to them. See, a lot of them has already been beaten up quite badly, including T72BU as well. Taking a few RT5, taking a few RT shots for the team. Notably, Wren's are still alive, doing some pretty nice spotting anything that spawns out. Or Burantino on Foxtrot. Is that a second Burantino being fired, or is that two Burantinos? Oh no, oh, I keep forgetting to mention. China also has a Burantino now called this PZH70, which is like a Burantino but it shoots longer range, and it looks really cute looking. It's like the rocket shop top and that little small chassis. Kind of like the big scary Burantino. Looks like it wants to eat your family. It's more of like a cute little teddy bear, and the Burantino is a big black bear. But enough of the animal analogies. We do have these boon ties kind of camping along the top flank. Yeah, I don't really want to go over there as Lee, or just, yeah, as Lee Jians and Hibernetes. And a constant arty fire back and forth. Blufor at a +4 advantage. Now just gaining lots and lots and lots of points. Now the rest of it pretty quiet around the bottom side. Nothing really going on. Seems like both teams just constantly focusing on this one flank, being the centre of all attention. I have to say, top flank is starting to look like the moon with all the craters out inside it. There he goes up against his VDVs, which I'm going to be pulling back. Ooh, 4T64 BVIs here, all in one stack. Very powerful tank, especially when they're all put together. But damn. As usual, 5Ts finish off with AMXs, bunch of napalms just being fired around by those KMs. Anyway, Su-25T does go down. Seed coming up. And we're 7 minutes and 5 seconds left. I don't think Redfor are going to be able to catch up. So let's put this onto hyperspeed. Or 4 times as I like to call it. A bunch of PGC 63s being brought up. Is this just going to increase the jarring even more? It's like every 30 seconds it makes a save, like yeah, and then it continues. And that later, or Blufor at 70%, with 3 minutes left, or 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left. God damn it, I can't count today. But yeah, Redfor probably going to be doing a one last 2 tank or so. Yeah, here we go. They are pouring around the valley, and you have a bunch of ECRs. That's too slow. I just hit the reverse. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And they're going to be pouring around the valley. ECRs, Namax's Claw, Low Clerks, and Leopard 2s moving up. There you have Yaks and Migs coming, try to shoot down the AA. They aren't having any of it. And that's kind of making a little bit of progress, just a wee bit. Got one to PGCs, which are T-34s with little AA guns on top. Let me just zoom in so you can see. Let me see, just set down. Let me see, here we go. Very funny looking unit. A completely black T-34. It's ninja-like, stealth-like. You can't see it. You can't see it at night time. And that tank force being completely decimated by cluster bombs. And that will probably end things off. Yeah, there goes Karas. And I think Redfor is going to surrender. Oh god, time this is going to jive for 2 seconds now, isn't it? Yeah, roughly. Every 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Save. And that will be the end of that. And Blufor are going to secure themselves a victory, managing to counter attack that top person capturing Bravo early on really led to their success. So a very good match here. Sorry about the whole replay saving thing, I can't help it. Let me just go and make an angry post on the forums about it. And yeah, you guys take it easy.